welcome to Antigua. So this video will help you see Antigua for a day. I'll show you the hotspots and I'll show you even where the locals go, so that you just don't end up in the places where a lot of other tourists will be. So let's go. So this is where you will come out, and this is Heritage Quay. See how beautiful it is? Well, it's designed to be. So here you can find a lot of things. You can find people in the morning offering you tours to go around the island. You can find souvenir shops, diamond shops, whatever it is that you want, you'll probably find around here. It's been built for you. So this, explore Heritage Quay a little bit. On that side you can go get yourself some rum punch if you want. There are some clubs over there, and yeah. We've got a tour.
Oh, good, thank you.
So the guys offering tours are marked with yellow shirts. So if you really want a tour, especially if you want to go to the other side and you want to make it back on time, you can talk to one of them. They're the official tour guides, but you'll find a lot of people as well. So as you can see, the contrast is huge, and now I'm gonna help you get to the spots in St. John. You wanna be in my selfie?
You want me to be in the selfie? You visited Antigua?
Yeah, I'm
Where you
visiting
from?
Kenya.
You're from Kenya? We're all the way from Africa.
Yeah, all the way from Africa. It's good to see this place.
First time here?
Yeah, first time.
Welcome to the beautiful island.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. So from here immediately, this is called Mary Street. Don't go on Mary Street. Turn by the building called ACB Caribbean. So that way you go to two places, the museum and the cathedral. So let's go. So there is a heritage marked by the very beautiful buildings, and you can see the ship as well. There is that sign, welcome to Heritage Quay, and there is this building, ACB Caribbean. So leave that street and walk exactly to the left. Turn to the left of Heritage Quay. So make sure the front of the building is to your right. That way, you know you're going the right direction. And if you're really bad with left-right directions, like I am, just look for the buildings. It's very noticeable. So more shopping opportunities here as well. Thames Street. So this street is called Thames Street. So to the left on Thames Street, past High Street and keep going. But we're almost there. It's only 2 blocks. So right here by this building, you turn. I cannot see a street name on this one. It's a tiny street, but it's literally the second street down on Thames Street to your left. And here you will find the museum. Main bank building. Here is a museum. You can see it coming up. This is a national museum, or just museum of Antigua and Barbuda. So note that it's closed on the weekends, and so if you dock on a weekend, you won't find it open. There's a guard at the door, so beware. Oh my god. If you know what is this, I applaud you. These used to be the old irons, so you put like charcoal inside and it gets hot, and then you can iron with the bottom. Wow, I haven't seen one of those in a long time, and a lot of you, I'm sure, have never seen one of those. So if you've seen one of these, let me know in the comments, because you're an OG. And there's also one of these. Some of you are wondering, what are those? So this used to be like the household. How times have changed. So it starts right here with Vivian Richards, who broke a world record for baseball. The cake, age, and the tools that were used. And there is a section on Betty's Hope, which is one of the oldest plantations still here in Antigua, which you can actually go visit if you have the time. If you're staying for one day, maybe you can take the tour, but if you're staying longer, you can probably get the chance to go and see it. This museum is a fountain of knowledge. Normally I don't go into museums, but this one, you don't have an excuse. It takes a short time, it's not a big place, and it's one of the cheapest museums I've seen. So yes, as I said, do not skip this place, alright? But only Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. 8:30 to 4 p.m. Very cheap. It looks like that. You've already seen it. Now continue down, up the street, not down. So the same way you came. So we came from down there. The ships are that way. So you come here, come up, see the museum. After the museum, just come out, keep going on the left side, or simply up the street. There is so much you learn and respect a country you visit when you learn of its history and the life of the people here. So you keep going up. So this part of the city, as you can see, is quite deserted. There are a few businesses, but not so many. So both Antigua and Barbuda are recovering from a hurricane that devastated the nation in 2017, very recently. And then just as they were about to rebuild, COVID hit, and so that really affected the economy of the country. But their major economy booster is tourism. So when you're here and you buy something, or when you're here and you eat something, then you're contributing to the lives of these people. Basically what I'm saying is eat local, shop local. That's why you're here, right? And finally we come up to the next place. So this is St. John's Cathedral, and it's marked by these two monuments or statues, and the entrance fee is $5 US or 13 EC. Yes. Yeah. Right, so you pay your ticket to the lady at the gate with a yellow shirt. The shop there is a gift shop, either was a ticket booth. And this is St. John's Cathedral. So the church itself is in neo-Baroque architecture, very European, with two very prominent towers, as you can see, with a clock, of course. What is a clock? What is a tower without a clock? So as you can see, the outside is a cemetery, which is common with a lot of Catholic church. It's usually mostly reserved for priests and people who served in the church, as opposed to like being open to the public. You can see a semi view of St. John's from here. Hello, I was saying good morning.
No, she came in.
No, I came in from here.
I was
here.
trying to call her, that's why. I'm sorry.
Do you know the information about the church?
A little.
Was this rebuilt after the hurricane? Because I think I saw some pictures and it looked a little different. Or has it always been like this, like the interior?
The interior has been more or less like this. It wasn't after the hurricane. It wasn't the hurricane. We were renovating and restoring the church because it was necessary to do so. But it wasn't as a result
of the hurricane. Okay, thank you so much.
You're quite welcome.
If you come to the corner of the church, so there is a school here, and then down the street you can see the sea, the green one, you can see the green patch, that's actually Caribbean Sea, and some mountains. So if you come to the front of the church here, you would be able to see sort of a aerial view of St. John's and the surroundings. As you can see some of the houses way further in the horizon and some of the top of the buildings. Granted, it's not the best area view, but it's a semi-area view. You take what you get, right? Right?
Enjoy the rest of your stay.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Thank you, I will. So, after you exit the church, go down the same street you came. And how you know that? You should see the museum to your right at some point. I just learned it's called Long Street. So the reason is because the next place I'm going to show you, I'm not going to show you the lives of the locals on the street, and we're going to Market Street. So if you're from somewhere else, just try to make it back to Market Street. But we're gonna now walk down Long Street and get to Market Street. So you walk down the road as we came. And when you come across the museum, see, right there, turn to the left. So you're not going down further because that's a museum, and down here is Market Street. So turn to the left and let's go. So these are bank buildings. So I recommend something, the fruits, because any fruit, which is the best combination?
You asked me a very difficult question.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
Yeah, you see.
Because I love pineapple,
Right.
strawberry,
Right.
and passion, but I don't think it's a good combination.
It's
Is
an
it?
excellent combination.
Is it?
Actually.
All right, okay, I'll get that then.
No problem.
So you here every day?
Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday. And it's Smoothie Palace. Get a smoothie to refresh yourself. They are completely natural and very healthy. I just got myself a brain freeze. But anyway, you can see down there, you already see the entrance to Heritage Quay. And you can see your ship, so you're very close. Still in town, don't worry. And if you're not in a ship, then you cannot worry about those things whatsoever. Let's continue on Market Street. Down there is Twist Mall. This is Redcliffe Street, and if you go down there, you can also still go to Heritage Quay. So basically down this whole street, any street you take to your right will take you to Heritage Quay. So this here is the corner of Market Street and Navy Street. Market, because it's gonna be important as you're coming back. There's one more spot I'll show you, but it's important. If you're not on a cruise ship, if you go down that road still, you'll find Redcliffe Quay, and it's coming up in the video. But for now, let's walk a little bit further down Market Street. So you can see local restaurants that you can buy food. So they've got stewed turkey, baked chicken, very common Caribbean food. And there's a bathroom. You pay $1. And you've got Burger King. And right here is sort of like the center. You've got Heroes Park with the statue of the first president, and the public market right behind it, Burger King. There should be a flag here. It's a flagpole, but there's no flag. And when you go down that way, you'll find the public bus.
Oh, you see me now? You see me now?
Of course, you've got the public market. You go in and there are many stalls that you can buy local fresh goods, and you can also buy them outside the market. And then you've got Heroes Park, and this street is Market Street. And just outside the public market is Heroes Park. So you have to make sure you come here. One, because, well, it's a public park. You can sit down, and there are some palm trees and some shade and some benches. And also that's where you find the VC Bard Monument, who was the first prime minister and a really huge historical figure in Antigua and Barbuda. And obviously you cannot miss his sign. It is the most elaborate monument I've ever seen in my life, and that is after traveling to 50 countries. Look at him in his full glory. And to go back, go down Market Street till you come to Navy Street. These are definitely the real streets of St. John's. So as I said earlier, you really have to get off the Heritage Quay, because outside here, that's when you get the real feel of St. John's and the actual locals. There are many restaurants and many local shops if you want to, but if you want souvenirs, you'll probably have to find them at Heritage Quay. On your way back, don't go all the way back to where we started near the museum. Turn on this Navy Street and you can notice it by the Flow building, which I don't think will be moving soon. So this is along Market Street and there's an empty yard there, but that somebody might build on it someday. And there is a place called Joe Mike's. But anyway, this is Navy Street. Just so you know, corner of Navy Street and Market Street, you go down this road because you're gonna find some other things you didn't see on the first time when you were passing through the other side. So that is a Flow building. Flow is one of the main mobile telecommunication companies in the Caribbean. So you go down this street, you can see the very interesting architecture. It's all common here in St. John's, as you can see that. There is a Neverland where you can get a lot of toys for your kids. But the most important thing why I told you to turn on Navy Street on your way back is the Redcliffe Quay. Different from Heritage Quay. Heritage Quay is on the other side. This is a little bit more rustic and you don't want to miss it because you're here anyway, right? So more shops, there is a restaurant and a bar. You can see the big banana over there. And this is more low-key than the Heritage Quay. So if you want to get away from your cruise counterparts, then this is where you come to eat. It smells so good already. You can shop your souvenirs just as you can the other places. Super interesting things like this. What is that? And definitely here you're away from the crowd. Go back. Good morning. And voila, it gets bigger. There is a casino, the Broadwalk Casino is here, if that's your jam. You know, it is so interesting how these places, the Heritage Quay and the Redcliffe Quay, just how different they are, even in architecture from St. John's itself. Yeah, so you have to see every part so that you know the comparison, you make the comparison yourself. And of course, if you turn anytime to your right, just shortly, you will end up back to Heritage Quay, and voila, your ship awaits, whichever one it is. And sometimes there are more ships docking, not just one, so make sure you get on the right one. For those who are in Antigua for more than a day, because I think a day might be cutting it close for going to Barbuda, those ferries right there, they go to Barbuda, but they leave very early in the morning, so you will not get it. But if you're here for more than a day, then you can go for a day trip and you come back at 3. So that is one of the things you can do. Yeah.
But I want to catch more fun. Or something started with ST, but it's 10 pounds or something like that. I think it's there for I broke a glass as soon as I got to
So there is a cruise still in town now. It's in the evening. Different day, of course. But the people are still there. The bars are lively. Everybody's dancing. I think maybe the cruise is gonna spend the night here, so the people don't have like a cut-off point, which they seem very happy about. All the bars are full, all the restaurants might be too.